I'm Jim Rhoades, father of 8 beautiful children, married to my sweetheart, Kathy, for the last 47 years. And I like to say that I'm the wealthiest man in Washington County because I have 22 grandkids and 21 of them live within 2 miles of my house. I've been involved in both education and sales. When you're a school teacher and you have 8 children, you have to have secondary and third jobs. They're all in sales. Part of my problem was my fear of the answers they might give, and they might not like me. And so my closing ratio wasn't where I wanted. I never felt comfortable asking for money. And I had several self-defeating behaviors. When I reached a certain plateau of income, I couldn't seem to go above that. And I knew that I was capable, and yet every time I would reset a new challenge for myself to do it, I would fall short and I would fall back into the same habits as formerly and not get very far. And so when I started really looking into the fact that it's choices and that I could make different choices and build different habits, I was interested in that self-improvement, personal development. And my experience prior, it was a change. It was actually somewhat painful because I had adopted many ideas and many traditions from my parents. And I was raised by incredible parents, but they were struggling financially all my life when I was a child. And priorities weren't about money. And so I always felt I never deserved more than just getting by also. And when I would get more, I would feel unworthy of it. And I didn't know where that was coming from and why I would even think those thoughts. Well, you actually have to go through, and I believe that's what this program helps me with and has helped me with in my life, through my struggles of truly changing my core beliefs, exchanging ones that didn't work for me and were giving me the same results while hoping for different results, that it opened up my thinking process into where those feelings and core beliefs came from and actually start challenging them and making a shift in my own life to the fact that I did deserve them and I could achieve them. And it's made all the difference in the world. And the after is, life is that sweet. Getting to do what you want with whom you want, when you want, and that time freedom, which is what money brings. For me, that's what I crave, is time freedom to be with my family, to be with my grandchildren, to have a positive influence, to say, it's their birthday and we'll make it a special one, or whatever it's going to be. I have a dream, and it's going to be possible, and I will do it. I had a goal to take all of my family, which is all my 8 kids and their spouses, and at the time, about 20 of my grandkids, to Disneyland. And that was phenomenal. But while I was there, we were standing in long lines. We were waiting just to meet Mickey and Donald, and the kids were so excited about that. It occurred to me, I'm in a position that I could and am headed for enough money that I could afford to rent Disneyland for a day, and it's just us, and all of the Disney characters are our tour guides, and they hold the hands of all 22 of my grandkids. And I wouldn't mind with that epitaph, my grandpa owns Disneyland on my tombstone. Now that's a little absurd, but it's still not. To me, that's motivational. To me, that's what money represents, being able to do some things that a lot of the rest of the world can't do because they're stuck in a rut and don't realize that the world is abundance if you open yourself up to it.